the first step, of course, is finishing up your business plan and gathering the funds, and that happens even before you register the company. Or in our case, it happened before we registered the company. Several months before that, I spent the better part of year 2012 writing the business plan and looking for investors, and of course, as I said earlier, locating the factory that would be able to make the right products and testing the product and going through the whole R&D steps with them to make sure that we actually had the right product to sell once we would get out there and start selling. So the initial steps were R&D, writing up the business plan, and identifying the right type of investment partners for us to get into the business. I wanted the business to be my business, to be our family business. So I was not looking for investors that would pick up 80% of my capital and have the impression that I was working for them. I had a fairly clear idea of where I wanted to take things, and I wanted a business that would be mine to run, not someone else's. So I was also looking for the type of partners that would understand that and actually be okay with that. So that was the first couple of initial steps. Then came the part when we registered the company, which was December 2012, and then came the final steps of actually having the product come out. So basically the product being produced, the packaging, and on the whole thing, and the whole supply chain working together to get the first pallets of products in the warehouse, building the website and building the whole system behind the website, so that we could make sure that we were able to prepare the orders every day, hopefully every day, for customers, and then something that we could scale. So we were also planning, of course, you're looking at pet food, you're looking at something that a pet's going to eat every single day. So basically you're building your sales goes something like this, like steps. Because the first month you're looking at your first to find your first customers, and you do find your first customers and they buy a couple of bags. Second month, you're still looking for new customers to make their first order, but the people from the first month, if everything went well, 80% of them hopefully will order again. So the second month sale starts building, and then third month, fourth month. So in a perfect world, you're looking at something that is built like a stairway. So you need to make sure that your entire system, your cash and the production facilities and the warehousing facilities and the team that is going to prepare the orders and all those things, you need to make sure that those things can actually scale up every single month, so that you don't find yourself in the third month swamped with packaging, with products in the warehouse that you're running out of inventory, or you have too much stuff to prepare every day, and you have not carefully thought out the production capacity of your industrial partner, and you find yourself having shortages in your products and things like that. So you want to be planning for growth, because you want to be reasonably cautiously optimistic about your growth. Of course, you don't want to be planning for 10 million euros in sales in the first 6 months, because that's probably most likely not going to happen. But you can also die from seeing yourself too small and underselling yourself and planning too short. And with this type of product, we also realized that running out of stock was absolutely not an option, because by definition, our product was solving serious health issues in many of our customers' pets. So they have been able to purchase your bag of food once, twice, 3 times. They want to find it in the 4th month, 5th month, 6th month. Telling them in the 4th month that, hey, the product is such a huge success that we run out and we'll have products for you a month from now. People don't want to hear that. Oh, what do you mean a month from now? What is my dog supposed to eat until you replenish your inventory? And what am I going to do? And blah, blah, blah. Your food is the only food that, with which my pet is not sick. And what am I going to do now? And I'm so disappointed, and blah, blah, blah. So basically, you want to make sure that you never run out of the product. So a lot of those steps were about beefing up the whole supply chain, making sure that we would never run out of stock. So learning the volumes, learning the frequency of purchasing of your customers, learning the pain points also of the business as you go. That's also a necessary thing to do, so that you take the necessary steps to adapt to what's coming back from from the field. So basically it's a lot of adjustments. It's hard to pinpoint specific adjustments, but basically you're looking at the 360 degrees, as I said, of the business, and all of those degrees need some kind of increment as you go, and you need to keep an eye on all of them.